Tell Sarah the story about you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Oh,
You told me this story, but Sarah wasn't here.
okay. When my parents owned the party store, okay, they sold magazines, right? And my parents both had jobs during the day, so they did not work at the party store during the day. They would come in the evening a couple times a week. Well, it was Uncle Eddie who would come at night on the other nights, and he would be there sometimes during the day, and even Aunt Emily. They had a whole schedule arranged, and I was in college at the time, so I would go to college for the day, and I would come and work in the from late afternoon till evening, till Uncle Eddie could come into the store. So one day I come in the store, and I look, and or no, I didn't notice it, but my mother, for whatever reason, had ordered Playboy magazine, all right? And there were like 3 or 4 copies on the counter, and they used to have a lot of junk on the counter, you know, small items. So, you know, I came to work, and I wasn't paying attention to what was on the counter. Well, next door to across the street from the party store was this Z-Bart rust proofing company that put all this grease and stuff on cars, and they had a lot of young guys working there. The guys would come in for pop, or we sold coffee, fresh coffee, you know, candy, you know, chips, whatever. So this young guy comes in, and he, you know, wants coffee, so I'm getting the coffee ready for him, and he gets the Playboy magazine, and he puts it in front of me, and he opens it up to the center, you know. And I first of all, I was shocked that we had the magazine, all right? Second of all, I was shocked that he did that. And I didn't know what to say. And he was around my age, give or take. He was probably either my age or a year or two older. And I thought, well, I have to say something. And so I just said, he turned it around and he says, what do you think of that? Or this? And I said, seen one, seen them all. And he didn't know what to say. So that shut him up. So then, I don't remember if I sold him the magazine or what, but I made it a point then, every time I'd come in there, if I saw those magazines on the counter, I wouldn't sell them. I would take them off the counter and put them in the back room, you know. And I don't know why my mother wanted to sell these magazines, because the profit on, for example, if a magazine, let's say cost 75 cents, you were lucky, the store was lucky to make a quarter, okay? Maybe even only 15 cents. And I thought, well, big deal, you know. And they only would have like 4 or 5 copies, so they lose $1 because I'm not selling these, you know.